Have you ever stopped to look at your birthmark and asked yourself, why do I have that? What does that mean? For many people, these marks are just physical details. But for the chosen ones, they hold deep spiritual secrets. What if I told you that these marks could be records of past lives, signs of spiritual pacts, or even reminders of missions you need to fulfill? Each brand carries a unique message connected to your spiritual journey. In today's video, we will unravel the mystery behind these brands and understand what they say about you and your connection with the divine. Get ready, because this is one of the most fascinating secrets the chosen ones carry. Birthmarks are a mystery to many. They appear without warning, in different shapes, sizes and places on the body. But, for those chosen, they go far beyond a simple physical characteristic. These brands raise deep questions. Why do I have this brand? What is the meaning behind it? Could this be a sign of something bigger? Perhaps you have already felt intrigued to realize that your brand is unique and inexplicable. Some people report feeling a special connection to these brands, as if they were silent reminders of something important. Others, however, may have doubts or even discomfort in relation to them. These often overlooked markers can be valuable clues about your spiritual journey. Cultures around the world have fascinating stories that connect birthmarks to reincarnation, divine promises, and ancestral heirlooms. For the chosen ones, this makes even more sense, because everything in their lives has a greater purpose. In this video, we'll explore how birthmarks can reveal spiritual secrets about your soul and your mission. We go beyond what the eye can see and uncover what these brands represent on a deep, spiritual level. Now that we've begun to understand the spiritual depth of birthmarks, it's time to explore what they really mean. Throughout this video, we'll dive into 12 fascinating truths about these brands and how they're connected to your chosen one journey. We will talk about how marks can be records of past lives, signs of divine protection, and even reminders of spiritual pacts made before your birth. We will explore your relationship with karma, ancestral energies, and even the energy centers in your body. Additionally, we'll discuss how you can begin to unlock the meaning of your own birthmark using practices like meditation, introspection, and spiritual connection. So, get ready to discover how these small details on your skin can reveal big truths about who you are and what your purpose is in this life. Let's start with the spiritual meaning of birthmarks. Birthmarks, for many, are seen as simple skin imperfections, but spiritually, they have a much deeper meaning, especially in the lives of the chosen ones. These marks can be interpreted as signs left by the divine to help you understand your journey and the purpose you carry in this life. They do not appear by chance. Each mark is unique and can symbolize something specific, a lesson to be learned, a skill to be developed, or even a call for you to awaken to your spiritual mission. For example, a mark next to the heart could be a sign that your mission is linked to love and compassion. Marks in visible areas can symbolize something you should share with the world. Recognizing that these brands have a spiritual purpose is the first step to understanding the message they carry. Now, let's delve even deeper, exploring how these marks may be related to past life records. In many spiritual traditions, birthmarks are believed to be traces of past lives. They can carry memories, experiences, or even spiritual wounds that were not completely resolved in other existences. For example, there are reports of people with marks in specific places on their bodies that coincide with injuries they would have suffered in previous lives. These marks, according to these traditions, are like physical reminders of lessons that still need to be learned or situations that need to be overcome. If you are a chosen one, these marks can be even more meaningful. They may be directly connected to your mission in this life, indicating areas of growth or experiences that have shaped your soul over several incarnations. Understanding this perspective can shed new light on the purpose of these brands. Now, let's explore how they connect to your spiritual purpose and the mission you carry as a chosen one. The birthmarks of the chosen are not just signs. They are compasses that point to the spiritual purpose you carry in this life. Each brand can reveal important aspects of its mission, whether it's helping others, overcoming challenges, or bringing light to areas in need of healing. For example, a mark on an area near your throat may be linked to your role in communicating spiritual truths or inspiring people through your voice. Brands in less visible areas can represent more internal lessons, which require self-knowledge and reflection to be understood. These marks act as reminders that you have a unique and specific purpose, aligned with the divine. They reinforce that you have been chosen for something greater, something that transcends earthly understanding. Now that we understand how these marks are linked to your purpose, let's explore another fascinating aspect: how they can be reminders of promises made before birth. Have you ever stopped to think that your birthmark could be a reminder of a spiritual pact you made before you were born? Many believe that, before we incarnate, our soul makes commitments to the divine, missions, lessons and purposes that will help us grow spiritually and fulfill our role in the world. These marks can be like spiritual seals, visible symbols of these promises. For example, a brand may represent a commitment to bring healing to your family, to break negative cycles, or to light the path for others. Every time you look at this mark, it's as if the universe is saying, "Remember what you came here to do." This perspective transforms the way we see these brands. They stop being just physical characteristics and become powerful spiritual messages. Now that we know about these divine promises, let's understand how brands can also be connected to the trials that the chosen ones face on their journey. The chosen ones, by nature, face challenges that shape their spiritual strength and clarity of purpose. Birthmarks, in some cases, can be indicative of these trials. They are like physical reminders of the battles that your soul will need to face or has already faced on its journey. For example, a mark in a specific location may symbolize an area of your life that will be tested or that will require overcoming, such as relationships, health, or emotional challenges. These trials are not there to punish you, but to strengthen you and prepare you for the great mission that has been entrusted to you. The chosen often bear these marks as a sign of their spiritual resilience. They are proof that you are destined to grow and overcome, regardless of the obstacles. In addition to reflecting your individual journey, birthmarks can be deeply connected to the energies of your ancestors. Many believe that these brands are spiritual heirlooms, carrying the lessons, challenges, and even blessings of past generations. For example, a specific mark may symbolize a cycle that needs to be closed in your family lineage, something that you, as the chosen one, are designed to transform. This may include patterns of emotional pain, repetitive behaviors, or even family karma. By carrying these marks, you take on the role of breaking these chains and bringing light to your lineage. Additionally, some marks may represent the ancient wisdom that flows through you. They are like signs that you have the spiritual support of those who have come before, helping to guide you on your mission. Birthmarks, especially for the chosen ones, can be seen as symbols of divine protection. In many spiritual traditions, these markings are believed to be placed by the divine to protect you from negative energies or spiritual dangers that may arise along your journey. They function as invisible shields, connecting you directly to the spiritual source that guides and protects your mission. For example, a mark near an important chakra or energy center could be a sign that that area is being protected so that you can manifest your purpose without outside interference. Additionally, these brands can also serve as reminders that even in the most challenging times, you are not alone. They symbolize the constant presence of the divine in your life, strengthening your confidence to move forward. Now that we understand the protective function of these markings, let's explore how they connect to spiritual body mapping and energy centers such as chakras. The birthmarks of the chosen are often strategically placed in areas of the body that correspond to energy centers, such as the chakras. These centers are responsible for connecting your spiritual energy with your physical body, and the markings can indicate points of strength, vulnerability, or special purpose. For example, a mark near the heart may be linked to the heart chakra, symbolizing that your mission involves love, compassion, or emotional healing. Markings in the throat area may indicate a role in communication, such as sharing spiritual truths or inspiring others with your voice. This spiritual mapping transforms the marks of simple physical characteristics into clear signs about how your energy is aligned with your journey. Paying attention to these points can help you better understand where to focus your spiritual growth and which areas to protect or strengthen. In many spiritual traditions, birthmarks are seen as signs of karmic connections, a reflection of past actions that impact your current journey. They can symbolize unlearned lessons, spiritual debts, or even missions you chose to take on in this life to balance your karma. For example, a mark on a sensitive area of the body may indicate an intense past life experience, such as a trauma or a decision that left an energetic impact. This mark serves as a reminder that this lesson needs to be resolved or understood in order for you to advance spiritually. For the chosen ones, these marks can be especially significant, indicating that their soul is on an accelerated path of evolution. Understanding what these marks represent in karmic terms is an opportunity for profound healing and growth. Now, let's talk about how birthmarks are unique to each chosen one, reflecting the individuality of their spiritual journeys. The birthmarks of the chosen are unique, as are their spiritual journeys. They not only set you apart physically, but they also symbolize the specific path your soul has chosen to take in this life. Each tag reflects a personalized message designed to help you better understand who you are and what your purpose is. For example, two people may have marks that are similar in appearance, but their spiritual meaning will be completely different because it is connected to each soul's individual experiences. This uniqueness is what makes each chosen one special, with an exclusive role in the great divine plan. Understanding this individuality is a reminder that you are not here by chance. Your brands are part of what makes you unique, with a specific impact on the world. Now, let's explore fascinating stories and myths from different cultures about the spiritual meaning of birthmarks. Birthmarks have always been shrouded in mystery and surrounded by stories and myths in diverse cultures around the world. In some traditions, they are believed to be marks left by past life events, such as wounds or signs of important experiences. In Indian culture, for example, birthmarks can be interpreted as karma that the soul has chosen to bring to resolve in this life. In certain indigenous beliefs, these marks are seen as symbols of spiritual protection granted by ancestors. There are also fascinating stories that link birthmarks to angels or divine beings, as if they were touches given by higher forces at the moment of birth. These myths reinforce the idea that these marks are not simple coincidences, but have a deep spiritual meaning. Now, let's explore how you can begin to unlock the meaning of your own birthmark and connect it to your spiritual journey. Uncovering the spiritual meaning of your birthmark is a process of self-knowledge and connection with the divine. The first step is to look at where your brand is located and reflect on how that might relate to your journey. For example, markings near the heart can indicate a calling to work with emotions and compassion, while markings on the feet can symbolize a path linked to exploration and movement. Practices like meditation and prayer can help you connect with the messages these brands carry. During these times, ask for clarity and spiritual guidance to understand what your brand stands for. Additionally, studying spiritual traditions that resonate with you can bring new insights. By understanding spiritual symbolism, you can align your life with the purpose these markings indicate. We've reached the end of this journey, and now I hope you see your birthmark in a whole new way. It is not just a physical characteristic. For those chosen, these marks are profound reminders of who you are, where you came from, and the greater purpose you are destined to fulfill. Each brand carries a unique message. Whether it is a symbol of protection, a reflection of past lives, a call to break ancestral cycles, or a guide to your mission, it is a bridge between you and the divine. These brands are proof that nothing in your existence is by chance. Think about all the times you looked at your brand and didn't realize the meaning behind it. Now you know it is a gift, a sign that your journey has a purpose. Recognizing this meaning is the first step to aligning your life with your true calling. Remember, as the chosen one, your presence in the world is necessary. You have a special mission, and your birthmark is just one of the ways the universe communicates this to you. So honor these marks. They are part of what makes you unique and special. It doesn't matter the size, shape, or location. Every detail has its importance. Look at them with gratitude, as they are reminders that you are guided and protected on your spiritual journey. If you felt like this video brought clarity to the spiritual meaning of birthmarks, now is the time to take action. Like this video so that more people can find this message, and subscribe to the channel to continue receiving content that deepens your spiritual journey. I want to hear you. Share in the comments. What is your birthmark, and what do you believe it represents? Perhaps you have experienced something extraordinary related to it, or perhaps this is the starting point to begin exploring its meaning. Your experiences can inspire others in this community. And of course, send this video to someone special, someone you know could benefit from this message. Together, we can build a stronger, more connected network of chosen ones. Your participation makes all the difference. I want you to take this message with you. Your birthmarks are more than just details. They are spiritual reminders that you carry a unique and special mission in this life. Each mark is a divine signature, a sign that you are guided, protected, and deeply loved by the universe. Throughout this journey, remember that you are not alone. All the challenges, lessons, and signs, like these marks, are here to help you grow and fulfill the purpose you were called to. So the next time you look at your birthmark, see it as a piece of a large puzzle that forms the story of your soul. Accept it with gratitude and allow it to inspire you to move forward with courage and confidence. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Keep illuminating the world with the light that only you can bring.